Hello friends. In the previous video we had discussed about linear voltage regulator. Linear voltage regulator has lower efficiency approximate 30 to 60% and input transformer required in linear voltage regulator is very heavy and large in the size. These are the biggest disadvantage of linear voltage regulator. So these disadvantages can be overcome with the help of SMPS, that is switch mode power supply. In this video we are going to discuss about SMPS. Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss about SMPS, that is switch mode power supply. The classification of SMPS, characteristics of SMPS, advantages and disadvantages of SMPS. So let's get started.
Let's start with the principle of linear voltage regulator. The duty cycle of the main switching element is controlled to get desired DC output. The switching element connects and disconnects the input supply to the load. Switch act as on-off device. That is the basic principle of switched mode power supply. Here is the basic block diagram of a switching voltage regulator. The DC output of the rectifier or battery is not regulated. It varies according to the load variations. Switch mode regulators are used to convert unregulated DC to regulated DC output. The switch mode regulator uses DC chopper. DC chopper takes the input Vs from unregulated supply like rectifiers or battery. The chopper may use transistor, MOSFET, IGBT, SCR or GTO for switching. The comparator compares the reference voltage with output voltage. The reference voltage is set for particular output voltage. Comparator generates the error signal. This error signal acts as control voltage. The control block used to control voltage Vc to generate the drive of the chopper. The control voltage Vc is compared with a sawtooth waveform. The result of comparison is the drive of chopper as shown in waveform. This drive is given to the switch in the chopper. The sawtooth waveform is generated by oscillator in the control circuit. The frequency of a sawtooth waveform decides the switching frequency of the chopper. The filters are normally used in output to make the output voltage ripple free and smooth. The regulation is also improved. The width of drive is continuously adjusted to regulated output voltage. Hence, it is also called as pulse width modulation control. Now let's discuss the basic classification of SMPS, switch mode power supply. The main two types of SMPS is isolated converter and non-isolated converter. Isolated converter further classified in two types. First one that is unidirectional and second one that is bidirectional. Again, unidirection classified in two types. First one that is flyback converter and second one that is forward converter. Bidirectional converter classified in three types. First one that is push-pull, second one that is half-bridge and third one that is full-bridge converter. Whereas non-isolated converter classified in four types. First one that is buck regulator, second one that is boost regulator, third one that is buck boost regulator and fourth one that is chuck regulator. Here is the advantages of SMPS. First one that is power semiconductor devices work in saturation and cutoff mode. That's why power losses in SMPS are very less compared to linear voltage regulator. SMPS operate at very high frequency. That's why filter component and transformer has very small size. SMPS has power semiconductor device, so power handling capacity is more than linear voltage regulator. SMPS are more cost effective device due to reduced size of transformer and filter. But there are disadvantages. First one that is operate at high frequency. That's why RFI, that is radio frequency interference to neighboring circuits. And second one that is switching loss at very high frequency. The third one disadvantage is overload regulation as compared to linear power supply. Now the basic application of SMPS is SMPS used in television set, DVD player, in computers, printer, monitor, for battery charging, electrical ballast, video game, toys, etc. So this is the basic information about SMPS, switch mode power supply. In the next video, we will discuss about isolated SMPS and non-isolated SMPS. Thank you.